Hey, you all cool cats and ducks. That's right, ducks. We're playing the Duck Detective game. Finally, we're playing it properly, and I'm going to actually, I'm actually going to play, the game, like with my recording and my reactions to everything.
Life wasn't easy.
Life wasn't easy, apparently.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent.
Oh,
Not that I
no.
had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy,
No.
and I was trying to remember
How is he going
where
to
did all my
afford his
money go?
bread?
I had to retrace last night's steps.
Now, this was in the demo, but I thought we'd just play the entire game as it is.
No message. I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the Duck Detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online.
Also, crack button.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers. Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the... Now, she doesn't even answer my texts. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night. I have
Jesus,
everything
he
I
has
need to
very
solve this
interesting
now.
connection with bread.
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget. Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
The juice clipping
Let's
into the chair.
discuss this in person. Be there in an hour.
If anyone's watching this, can you send that to the developers and get them to fix it? Sorry. I had a bad sneeze.
I spent more
Jesus.
than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Hello. Jesus. Okay, come on.
I'm staying here until I get my money. Bear
Jesus.
bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
Right. Right. The poison meant for Cusco. The poison meant especially for Cusco. That poison?
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office. I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Alrighty, I think we got all the information we need. That.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Definitely. Then Sophie. Okay, so her name is Sophie. And today is Thursday. It's her birthday.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. I should be able to figure out. I need to check my notes in the...
Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered their birthday.
That's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
You're still here?
I'm just here
Here
to
to have
wish you
you
a
a
happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the
Yeah,
key card to the office.
that's it. It's not that I just deducted what your birthday is. But I got the key card. Let's go. Ducks are excellent skateboarders. Good to know. This is where the demo left off. So, anyone who's
The stained
seen my
carpets and
demo
peeling
playthrough, this is where it
wallpaper exuded a
is
stench of
for the
stale
demo.
coffee and abandoned dreams.
So we can actually
I
see
knew
the
I
rest of it.
couldn't stay long, or it'd rub off on me.
This is the last straw! The Redderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective. The client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so?
I just
Time
did.
we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
The mug. Okay. So we need the suspects, and we need. So Sophie directs, works as. Alright, we'll just ask everyone questions.
help you. This is the... Your ex-wife did not...
She looks busy.
The two desks on this side. It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich. It's a list of all the bus drivers.
I didn't mean to do that.
Their buses don't go very far. That's a lot of salami.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal.
Oh,
Can you
great.
sign it?
Sure. Anything for my fans.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
What is this, Inside Out?
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
I could randomly guess, but I'm not going to do that.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Why is someone trying to take in
Can't
12
you see I'm talking to a customer? It's
bones
company
on a
policy.
bus?
Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me? What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
You're not part of the company, though.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Family man.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst. It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst. Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
I guess we'll have to wait until he's out of here. Huh. Ducks are the only birds that can fly backwards. That's good to know. I will not rest until they're all knocked over. I think we got some more information. Betty Ferguson, Laura Angus, Manfred Ernest, no, Laura Manfred, who works in Browns, Minnesota. The cat, which is Laura, works in customer service. Crocodile called Freddy works in the operating office.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Be funny if he already did. There's do you know
As
there's
soon as I entered the
didn't get
kitchen,
the
the
time to read it.
comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
No, Duck.
I knew I had to stay strong.
You-
This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing. Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's
the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the Piggy Bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything
Can you
about
keep
Laura
a secret,
Inst?
audience?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
Okay.
Anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
Jesus, okay. Cool. Hello, Mr. Penguin. You're not a happy penguin, are you?
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Okay.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddie Fredderson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Yeah, Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Right. Okay. So, first name Margaret. The salami has been stolen from the salami bandit.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
What the?
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint. Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
What incident? With what jam? So, we got Margaret Whitlock. got Rufus. No, that's everyone so far. I think let's go see if we can go out this door and if anyone's out here. We can. Awesome. Oh look, it's a big boar friend.
The cold
Oh,
air
he might not be
ruffled my
friend.
feathers,
He might be the bandit.
and I wondered what
But he's a
kind
big
of
boar.
sorry soul
I bet he's
was
Russian.
standing all alone in the rain.
His name is Boris. I think he's gonna be Russian. Let's see.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
So they have a relationship?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except
Okay.
for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Maybe.
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
If I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Looks like nothing's here. Okay, let's go back inside. Yeah, 95% makeup with bananas. B-I-N-A-N-A-N's.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Why?
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Last one. Boris Petchakov. Haven't got enough information yet.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bearbus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Jesus. Is Freddy really bad at that job? That ain't normal.
Can you tell me more about Freddy Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
Okay.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on. What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Despite all considering belief, ducks do not file their taxes. I love the little things at the bottom.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Maybe.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Mahjong, you
Anything
said?
about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes. So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
You see, he has a very cool hat and a trench coat. How do you not know he's the duck detective?
Working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen. was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Yep. We got all that
As I
information
thought,
earlier.
Freddie Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked.
And I put the clues together. Because
When
I'm
Freddie
smart.
took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Why am I here? Like, why is the Duck Detective here? like, I get it,
no
like,
way.
they're having a birthday party.
This
But, like,
is
why is he joining
all
in
for
with the
me?
birthday party? Cat toy.
Huh? A letter? Ugh. Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredersen's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredersen. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Alright, we'll mark him.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Well,
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
It'll be okay. You have the Duck Detective here to figure everything out.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition. It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky. Oh God. What did I just read? I wonder what the purpose of that letter is. Tell me something about this letter.
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Do you really have to interrogate me right now? Well, Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
That's the last thing I want to think about right now. I honestly don't know what I saw in him. I guess he's kind of good looking.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
Oh, she's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. She goes around the office telling everyone about my private life.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
I have other things on my mind right now.
Okay. I just wanted to finish off those questioning. Just in case there was anything new. There's over 1,000 ducks. Didn't know.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
Okay. I think I can get into a computer now too. Let me see if there's anything more with Ferguson. No. Oh. So it was purple-eyed lady. No. Alien? Yeah.
I cracked it. Let's see what
I
secret
could've.
she has on her computer.
I could have brute forced it.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Ducks can breathe underwater up to 74 hours. That's pretty amazing.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
Oh, well, excellent. There's the guy outside too. Better talk to him. He might have some more information. Before I start. Did you know there's no ducks on the moon? Oh.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
She...
Did she really? I bet my present will...
Say... Rufus. Boris. And... nothing.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the Salami present was intentional.
Bum, bum, bum. I don't have everything yet. Okay. Let's keep looking around then.
definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy. It says it's locked. This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Do you think? I mean, now I think I should really.
Oh, that's not nice. Who messes with some?
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... Have things changed in or out? I have new evidence. I need to make sure I'm not...
Things are actually...
What do they have against potatoes?
I think I got everything now. Yep. No, Sophie. There.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why. Explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the Salami Bandit was slowly getting unraveled.
Yay!
Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
Okay.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? Nobody
No
died.
one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
Is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
The penguin doesn't like it. Oh, come on.
A
I want you to get off.
private investigator and
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsicia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
No, that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
No! Boris, please. Don't leave me with the crocodile, please.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher mess? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're due.
Okay, I got nothing else for him. Most ducks don't file their taxes.
Oh, maybe I can be a... I always wanted to be a rich,
Right. Oh, I can finally have a look at Freddy's computer now.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Out of my way!
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Have anything else for you? No. That's about it. Is he still in his office? No, he's not. That means I can have a look in here.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
I don't know. Say 4. Do we brute force this? Let's try. Okay, let's do 1, 0, 0. No. 1, 1, 0. No. 1, 1, 1. No. Okay. Now we move on to 1, 2, 1. No. Okay, and we move on to 1, 3, 1. And we move on to 1, 4. No. And we move on to 1, 5, 1. No. And we move on to 6, 1, 1. No. We'll move on to 1, 7, 1. Then we're back to 1, 8, 1. No. 1, 9, 1. No. Now we're back to 0. So what we'll do is we'll do 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 4, 1, 0, 5, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 1, 9, 0. Alright, we're back. So we'll do 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 1, 7, 1, 1, 8, 1, 1, 9. Okay, now we move this to 2, back to 1, to 200. 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, okay. So, move this back to 1, and then 0, and then do 1, 2, 2, 0, 0, 5, 1, 0, 6, 1, 0, 7, 1, 0, 8, 1, 0, 9, 1, 0, 0. Okay, I'll move that to 1, to 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Hey! Brute force!
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has.
If you're
in
playing the game, and you get to, and you got the code right there.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
I think they're out of duck facts because I've seen the same couple of facts for the last couple ones, but okay. Oh, hello.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie, and she left a note on the.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Alright, I'll ask people about that after we go into the server room.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Hey, he's the only one that isn't suspicious. He's the detective. That would be a good idea for a detective story.
Electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I
the
definitely
detective
felt that
who
I wasn't
is
supposed
the
to be
actual
here.
person causing the crimes. I think they do something like that in other shows.
What's he keep? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Oh, he looks so he looks so sad. Why are you sad? I don't know why he's sad, but shouldn't be sad.
Has that been there the whole day?
Yes, yes it has.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eSay? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment. Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
I know. Think. I am missing details. Let's go talk to people. I could brute force it. I think I've done enough brute forcing with the bolt.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around? Oh, that room is strictly. I even put up posters.
This is for important. Let's the last dialed number on this.
Sophie's parent. I wonder if that's what.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she definitely me, and she would have told me I'm her friend.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's...
Maybe I should. It can't be that hard.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she. Would you want to work with someone?
Do you know who's back?
Isn't that?
Okay, I got everything now. Okay, I'm getting closer. I know. Rufus, help. Nope. I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying different ones. So, helped.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was that I wonder, haven't I should also look back to work.
I'm thinking. Thinking. Do. Rufus. Do. Blackmailed. Manfred. Ah.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. This wasn't what I needed to catch. I quickly needed to find out. I also couldn't let. It was finally time.
Manfred? Because... handwriting are identical? Yay!
Manfred is the Salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Frederson ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
And the kidnapping Sophia's at Bebus station in a bus? Under the bus? In a bus. Bus station. Office. In a bus. Oh.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
This is just some pause. Yeah. Okay. I was overthinking it.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
One more. And there we go.
The Salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Everyone's here.
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down.
Now we get the dramatic
Britzel Bearbus branch was
Oh,
suffering
thanks.
losses and had
The
their budget
reveal.
cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone.
Of course you could. You need
He
accomplices.
recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes?
Well, Manfred,
was
definitely.
the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested? He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred!
And I do it again. Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the Duck Detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Oh my
You're
god,
just
the
as cool
pun.
as I imagined.
The puns. The puns.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But
That's-
it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak.
It was a good game.
of
I enjoyed it.
justice.
It was really fun. A little frustrating figuring it out, but yeah, because it says nah, because I currently don't have any internet on. Oops, but I will put internet back on to upload this video, but it's all good. But yeah, thank you to Happy Buckley for making this game. This is awesome. I paid for it. Like, I'm not giving. They did not pay me to play this. They did not pay me to say this, but it's a great game. And honestly, what they could do is, like back in the day, I used to play these games called that were like humongous entertainment, and they used to make different endings for their games every time you different played it. So every time there would be a different sort of ending, like similar ending but different. Like the way you got there was different, so that you could make different people the accomplice. You could make different things to get you to the same conclusion. That makes sense. They're a great lot of games, the humongous entertainment games, so give them a look. They're great point and click kid games. Don't get me wrong, they are kid games, so they're not super hard, but they're fun. Sound like this is a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
Guess I'm walking home.
Of course, I like anything but ducks. I'm a crazy man who likes ducks. but Edison is giving us a ride.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
And I could be your sidekick.
God damn it, Eddie. Lot of fun. Gonna end it off at the end. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you all next time. Bye now.